Hello curl friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. If you do like curly hair content, I try to post a curly hair video every Friday, so please join us for that. The best way you can do that is by subscribing to this channel and then hitting the little notification bell down here. Now this week's video is going to be about a discount store find, something I found at like either a local TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, Bells, places like that. So what I have is just a single styler today. What we're going to be using is Ouidad. This is their Coil Infusion and Cream Gel. I got this at my local TJ Maxx, this big. Let's see, how many ounces is it? It looks larger than this, but it says it's 8.5 fluid ounces. I got it for $9.99. Now I did purchase this some years back and I haven't even opened it. So I did just open it this morning to make sure it still smelled okay, and it smells great. And the texture appears to be okay. There's like no funky coloring or anything like that. But I have not tried this on my hair. I've just been sitting on this for a long time. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this product to my hair first and then start brushing it through and brush style it then. And while I begin brush styling it, I'm going to give you the specs on it. So we're just going to dive into the application of this. First, I just want to see what the consistency looks like for a cream gel. This looks, to the look of it, it looks very gel-like. But there's not a whole lot of tack to that, which I'm not really surprised by. I don't expect a ton of tack from a cream gel, but let's just, I'll show you how much I got here. It's pretty runny. It's like running down my fingers, so it's not super thick and gloppy. And it feels a little heavy on my hands. I want to say, like, it feels like there's a good coating on my hands. Still no real, there's a little tack, but like no significant tack. But the more I'm doing this, the more tack I feel. Okay, interesting. Let's just work this into my hair here. I think I might go in with a little bit more. Maybe I will actually scrunch in a little bit more after I have brush styled entirely. I feel like I lost a lot of that on my hands, like it didn't transfer to my hair. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm going to go in with just like a pea-sized amount more. And I'm just going to flip my hair kind of back here. I want to focus on that crown area and a little bit more up top here. And then make sure my ends have it. My ends can get stringy. They always say to focus product on your ends, but my ends can definitely become very stringy very fast. So I have to be careful on that. Now I'm just going to brush this product through with my Tangle Teezer. I will be styling with my bounce curl brush. This is just something I prefer to do. I prefer to get the product dispersed more with my Tangle Teezer just in case I find any more knots in my hair as I'm going. And this brush is just easier to clean. I mean, don't look at it because obviously I haven't been cleaning it super well, but just with this plastic backing on it, I just feel a little bit more comfortable getting more product on. Ouch, I just found a tangle. Just getting more product on this one rather than the other one. I don't know, call me crazy, that's fine. All right, at this point, I'm going to section my hair up and then we'll begin brush styling. Like I said, we're going to go over the product details and then I'll come back and join you as I'm kind of finishing up the brush styling process. This is the Ouidad Coil Infusion Style Shaping Gel Cream. The best of both worlds. This lightweight formula gives curls both the hold and definition of a gel with the nourishment of a cream. It quickly coats curls to lock in the shape and hold while adding essential moisture with shea butter and sunflower extract to fight frizz. Curls are left touchable and defined for that day and beyond. The directions say to apply to wet hair from roots to ends and use fingers to distribute evenly. Style as desired. You can air dry or diffuse for an enhanced curl pattern. There's an extra styling tip that you can also use this to touch up prolonged styles and tame uncooperative stray curls throughout the day. All right, as I've been brush styling, sorry, hey, can you see me here? Hi, we're back. Okay, as I've been brush styling my hair, some things that I've noticed is that first, as I was applying this, it felt thick on my hands, but then as I was applying it, it really didn't feel thick on my hair. Like my hair just soaked this up, really soaked it up. So I continued on, brushing that through and then brush styling. And now we're at this point. It's been clumping my curls okay, like, but I'm not overly impressed. Like, I don't see like a huge spiral pattern beginning to form, or a nice tight spiral pattern beginning to form. If I could only talk, you know, the English language here. But I don't see a whole lot of frizz or anything like that, so that's good, you know. But I've just been brushing this through. One thing I have noticed is that my hair has not been drying out nearly as much throughout this brush styling process. Now, there are times where I have gone back and re-wet sections just as like a precautionary, but I'm not sure I would have needed to. If you know me though, you know that I like to style on soaking wet hair. And so like I said, I was just doing it as a precautionary, but my hair has really not been drying out with this process. So that tells me it's probably pretty moisturizing. I do want to spray this little area though, because I feel like this has a tendency to lately be a little bit more stringy or frizz up a little bit more. But I think I'm still going to go with my original thought, is to go back in with a little bit more of this cream gel as I am scrunching it in. So I'm going to do a little scrunch side to side here without extra gel on my hands. But then as I flip upside down, that's when I'm going to add more of the cream gel. As I said, my curls, like, they look okay. I'm not seeing anything overly wowing either way. So let's flip upside down and apply a little bit more of this. All right, I'm going in with about that much. It's about 2 pea-sized amounts. So just going to glaze this over, do the top side, which is now underneath, and then we are just going to scrunch it in some more. As I'm scrunching though, like, my hair feels very wet. It feels very moisturized, not like in a heavy way at this point at least, but it feels very moisturized, but I'm not hearing that squish. So that leads me to believe it probably has a lot to do with that product, not actual water in my hair. At this point, I have my wet plop on. I'm just going to leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes, let the product just soak into my hair, really let my hair absorb that in this non-elongated form. It's just something I personally like to do. I've talked about this some on different videos kind of throughout. Another thing that I want to note about this product is that it is pretty heavily fragranced. I like it. I personally enjoy it. But if you are sensitive to scents, that's something to consider. I could notice it as I was brush styling it in and as I was flipped upside down, scrunching and everything like that. It just smells like a perfume scent to me. But like I said, I enjoy it. But if you're very sensitive to that, it may be something to note. Okay, at this point, as I said, I'm just going to wait with this on a little bit longer, and then I'm going to diffuse. I'll come back and I'll show you my results. All right, girlfriends, I am back with my hair fully diffused and styled. And why have I waited so long to try this product? My curls are amazing. I love this. They have been struggling a bit this winter, I feel like, and that's not uncommon. My curl pattern always changes during the winter. I know I've said this plenty of times, but I've just been missing my curls, you guys. And this is looking fantastic. Now, I have had a bit of frizz up in this. Let me adjust my mirror down here, sorry. I have had a bit of frizz up in this top area. It's not extensive, like it blends in with my halo frizz, really. That's probably all it is. I always have some frizz up there, and I did have a little bit of frizz down at the very ends, the very tips of my hair. I don't know if you could see that now at this point. I did take my argan oil that I had gotten from TJ Maxx a number of years ago as well, and I had used that to scrunch out the crunch, even though there was no crunch, there was no cast. As I was drying my hair actually didn't take any longer to dry than it normally would have, and I was a little bit surprised by that because I thought this product might have been extra nourishing, like my hair didn't feel heavy, it didn't feel weighed down, but I thought it still might respond similarly like a heavy custard would or a heavier cream would. And it really didn't. It was just dried in a normal rate, and I like that. I really do like that. But But as I was saying, that frizz had kind of developed a little bit as I was doing that finishing drying process and scrunching and fluffing. And so then I just did go in with a little oil just to smooth things down. And I think it looks pretty good. I think it did tame a little bit of that. Maybe I should have showed that to you guys. I'm sorry. Let me show you the back of my hair. And I will say, if you see something in the back of my shirt, like my shirt is coming apart in the back, it is. It is. Maybe I shouldn't have used this shirt, but I absolutely love these plaid colors. And if you don't know, I try to color coordinate a little bit here. Sometimes it works out better than others. So I just do not get rid of this shirt just because I love it for filming purposes. I love it for other things too, but I don't wear it out anymore because of the hole in the back. But let me show you my hair. That's what we're going to focus on. Just ignore the hole. To analyze the rest of my hair, just give you the rest of my thoughts for day one. My hair is very soft. Like I said, there was no cast as I was diffusing and scrunching it out, no cast whatsoever. So my curls are very soft, but I do feel a bit of a hold to it. And I will say that I noticed earlier on the ingredients, they have polyquaternium 68 it's like the 4th ingredient, and they have a cross polymer as the 5th ingredient. So I think those are the holding agents that are going to help protect your hair during this process. There is also glycerin. That is the 3rd ingredient. At this point, I'm going to sign off for day one. I will let you know though in day two how it has held up, either in the comments down below or actually in a little comment bar on the screen. So that's probably how I'll do it. But I am really loving my results for day one. Alright girlfriends, I am back with day 2 hair using the Ouidad Coil Infusion, the gel cream. And this is what my curls are looking like here. I don't know how well you can see it, but there is definitely some frizz that has developed in certain areas. And we'll talk about that a little bit more here in the future, or in just a little bit. But overall, I'm still really loving my results. My hair is very soft, I guess just very soft is what I wanted to say. Let me show you the back while I'm thinking about it. While my hair is still very soft, it is staying pretty defined. There has definitely, like I said, been some more frizz developed, especially along like the nape of my neck area and into this area. Now yesterday I went shopping, so I was trying on a lot of different clothes, taking things on and off, and that always has to do with it. Plus my coat collar was like rubbing against it, but you know, that's just everyday life with your hair. So I guess it's really nothing out of the ordinary. And I think it's held up pretty well. There's still great definition throughout my hair. My frizz level, like I said, even though it has increased, I think it looks really good. Like I like my hair like this. This is day 2. I can definitely wear my hair down, and I will wear my hair down today. I actually got several compliments on my hair yesterday, so I am really loving this. This Ouidad Coil Infusion, I was hesitant to try. I had purchased it the first year that I had done the discount store finds, which I was thinking back, and I think that was like in 2022. And I know I had this product picked out for that. I don't remember if I picked it out like the year before or if I had picked it out that same year. I kind of feel like I picked it out in 2022. So that's been 2 full years. We're working on the 3rd year before I've tried that, and I don't know what has taken me so long. This is actually possibly one of my new favorites, believe it or not. I just really loved the way my hair was looking. I don't know how this would hold up in the summertime. I have a feeling it would be a little bit more difficult for it to hold up in the summertime. As far as my moisture level goes, I don't remember if I said something about this yesterday. It is moisturizing enough, but it's not like over moisturizing, and that's why I think I was most concerned with. Being coil infusion, that usually tends to lend towards tighter textures that are a little bit more dry, different needs than my hair typically has. Mine would fall under the more curly and even wavy in certain bits. And a lot of times the tighter the texture, I have found that brands, when they market towards those tighter textures, tend to offer more moisture. So that's just what my concern was before even trying this. But I do not find this to be over moisturizing whatsoever. If you have fine hair, I think you could use this just fine. If you have medium to coarse hair, you could definitely use this as well. I would suggest probably though you might want like a leave-in conditioner underneath of it, especially in the colder months. I'm at the point where it works fine for my hair, but I could probably even stand to personally myself pair leave-in conditioner with this in the wintertime in the really cold months, but I can also work with it and make it so I don't have to apply it like a leave-in conditioner. I think without applying a leave-in, it's going to offer you more hold, but it's just one of those things you gotta balance what your hair needs. So I am really enjoying my results. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments down below. Have you found any good finds at your local discount stores? Like I said before, your local TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Gabe's, Bell's, whatever else they might be for you. Let me know what your favorite find is for curly hair if you shop that type of thing. And if you haven't, I encourage you to give it a look. I was just at Marshall's the other day and oh my goodness, it was so packed full of different types of products. It was like a curly hair content's dream. I didn't purchase anything. I was a good girl because I have a lot of stuff already, and what they had was pretty much what I already have. But I did find a lot of good finds, so you could totally check those out. You could find some high price name brand things like this Ouidad for a very discounted price. So that's all I have. Until I see you again in the next video, have a great day. Bye.